Good morning. I'm Peter Milios from the Finance News Network. The S&P 500 and Nasdaq Composite jumped on Thursday to notch their highest closing levels since August 2022 as Wall Street traders kept focused on debt ceiling negotiations. The major averages ticked higher into the end of the trading session, with the broad market index adding 0.94%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average finished 0.34% higher after trading down for most of the session. The tech-heavy Nasdaq gained 1.51%. The day marked a second consecutive positive session for the major averages. Thursday's advance boosted weekly gains for the indexes. The Nasdaq has led the charge up, on pace to end the week 3.3% higher. The S&P 500 and Dow are poised to end the week up 1.8% and 0.7% respectively. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy said Thursday that he's optimistic congressional negotiators could reach a deal in time for a House vote next week. His comments come with just 2 weeks until June 1, which is the earliest day the US could default, according to Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen. Retail giant Walmart helped the market, adding 1.3% on the back of its strong financial report. The company beat Wall Street forecasts on both earnings per share and revenue in its first quarter and raises expectations for full-year performance. But investors' sentiment was reined in somewhat after Dallas Fed President Lori Logan said that the latest economic data doesn't argue for a pause in rate hikes yet. She noted that the June policy decision will be based on inflation and employment data that hasn't been released yet. In commodity news, India is considering importing 1.25 million tonnes of oil to replenish its depleted reserves, following the United States' lead, while the lithium industry saw gains based on predictions of a turnaround in lithium prices. China's lithium carbonate prices have surged by 44% in the past 3 weeks, reaching $34,000 per tonne. Among lithium producers, Albemarle received analyst upgrades, and Lithium Americas reported better than expected Q1 earnings, while Critical Elements and Electra experienced significant stock declines following project updates. The European Union is actively working on agreements with Argentina and Chile to increase its access to crucial minerals and metals required for electric vehicle batteries, aligning with its objective of transitioning to a low-carbon economy. This initiative is part of the EU's broader strategy to secure resources for its clean energy and digital transformation, diversifying its supply chain and reduce reliance on a limited number of suppliers, including China. The EU aims to finalise these preliminary agreements within the next 4 months, according to the European Commission. Overall, the US sectors were mixed. Tech was the best performer, whilst real estate was the worst. The SPY futures are pointing to a 0.2% gain. Thank you for listening.